So today we actually start the E30 build. Remember that video that went up like 5 months ago saying we were going to start it and never did? Well, now we're actually going to do it because we have got an engine. Well, we had an engine before, which is over there. And we were going to build that up, but like I like going down the easier route. So we actually found an engine off a guy that heard it running and it sounds great. But it came complete. So wiring loom, harness, gearbox, and all the bits and pieces we need to put it into this car. So what we did was put it onto this lovely engine hoist, and then Jack yanked off the gearbox, which is a 5-speed ZF, and this is an M50 single Vanos. These engines are great. The 24 valves, they're so much better than the M20s. They just give this car a lot more reliability and a lot more usability. The M20s are great engines, and I mean, a lot of you prefer them, but I prefer these, and they sound great. And they're just like, I think, what are they, 200 brakes on that? Yeah. 192 standard, and you map them and stuff, which we will. Pop bang. Enough chatting shit. We're gonna get this new clutch on, which we bought, but let's get this gearbox on and let's drop this engine in. We're gonna dangle it over the car, hopefully not drop it on anything, and put it straight in. It's been too long. How long have we owned this, like 3 years? Yeah, that's it, that'll be fine. 1, 2, 3. Because that's what the problem is, it's not lining up, is it? Okay, so the first attempt at putting the gearbox on didn't work very well. Bear in mind, I'm not a fucking professional. And we got the clutch slightly off, but it's fine. We're gonna put the motor on a different angle and go again. This is gonna work this time. Engine going in today, isn't it, Jack?
Yeah.
Oh no, it isn't going in today. The engine mounts are not turned up till Friday. But we're gonna get it prepped, ready to go in for Friday when I come in. This is gonna go well, isn't it, Jack?
Yeah.
Also, we are keeping the dual mass of this. I know all you scene boys are like, light and flywheel, bro. No. I want that usability. I want that usability and not the dick move of putting a light and flywheel in a car that only has 200 brake. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
My car's a race car, bro. This is not a race car. Right, I'm pretty sure that should be all right. Right. Orange gloves.
Unless we just get Rich in to support the stand and
fucking hate cars. I do. I fucking hate cars.
you love it. You love it.
I love cars. I don't like working on them. There we are. Oh my fucking god. Honestly, that was way more difficult than we thought it was going to be. Wasn't it, Jack? But is it on?
It's on.
I was expecting a yeah, but it definitely is on. So now we got to change the engine mounts over because obviously this come out of an E34. We have engine mounts from an E36 to go onto it. We have to take the manifolds off because they're cast ones. We will need custom ones because this car, getting the manifolds past the steering, what do you call it? What do you call it? Steering column is a little bit tight. It just is tight. So we'll get those changed over now and then it's ready to go in, but it won't be today. It'll be next day. Won't it, Jack?
Yes.
Yes. We are back. And today we're putting the E30 engine into the E30 and hopefully this should go well. Got the engine mounts that we need to put on. There. The brake booster we should be fine. We can do that after the engine's in. I just want to get it in first. And anybody that does this sort of work, you'll know putting the engine in is the biggest pain in the ass. These are relatively simple. They're from an E36, so they bolt straight on. Because these engines, this particular engine's from an E34. They fitted into like E34s, E36s, I think some E39s. All these sort of like M50, M52s, they're all the same. So they're all interchangeable. This has got the front sump on it. which is really important because obviously the rear ones that come on 36s don't fit past the E30 subframe. So we just got to change these across now, this right here, and then hopefully it goes in pretty sweet. Hopefully. This is so much easier. Fuck's sake. Oh my god. I just snapped a bolt off in it.
In what?
In the fucking engine.
In the engine?
Yeah.
Dude, what do you mean in the engine?
Nothing's easy, man. Nothing's easy. Okay, so engine mounts are on, exhaust manifolds are off. Now we're going to bring the car down, probably take the bonnet off because it's not going to go out because they flip forward, not back. Fit the new engine mounts, like the rubber mounts, to the subframe, and then we're going to drop this in. Okay, car's down, new rubber engine mounts are in, bonnet's off. Now, we gotta put it into the fucking thing without dropping it on the wing, which I've done this before. It's gonna go, it'll be alright, it'll be alright. Not nervous. Way too early for this. But today we have something really fucking exciting. We're putting his new shoes on. And what a pair of shoes they are. They're 16-inch. I wanted a set of like 9s. They're quite rare. Usually you've had to order them unless you're lucky enough to find them secondhand. And we're lucky enough to find these. These are Schmidt TH Modern Line 3-piece splits with Radinox dishes. Very shiny, never been split. These are going to be lovely, and they're also staggered. So we have 8.5 up front and 9.5 in the rear. These are going to be lovely. So today is literally just a test fit to see whereabout they sit in the car. Do we need spacers? How much lower does it need to go? The engine's already in, so we should be weighted upright. But it is literally a test fit, and test fitting is the most exciting stage of this shit. Yeah. That's it for today, folks. We need spaces for the front. But the rears fit bang on. Have a look. That stretch is a bit too much. So the likelihood is we're probably going to change this tire anyway. But the rear are on, and they look great. The fronts, however, they're too far in, so they're touching the top of the coilover. So I'm going to need 20mm spaces for that to stick on there, and then we can put it on the floor. So I'm going to order those up. Okay. We are back. This time I've got actual spaces and bolts. We'll chuck a bolt together now and see what it does. Then we'll put it on the floor and see how it sits. This is like the most exciting part because you're starting to see the vision. Let's get it done. Oh my god, they sit fucking bang on. Okay, and that's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching. There's loads more to come on this. Next video, We'll get the engine in position. We will get an exhaust on. We'll get everything, start putting everything together to get this thing started. I kind of want this built in the next couple of weeks. So keep watching. Thank you very much for watching.